So I'll do the thingamajig and you do the what's it.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll do the what's it. You do the thingamajig.
Okay. You talked me into it, you rascal. But
so I have 2 and 4. You will do I have 2 and 4. You'll do 1 and 3.
Here's the deal, though.
Do 2 stories.
We only have 1 comment. So we got to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So in lieu of mailbag this week, since we only have a comment to deal with from Chris Combs, my brother, no relation.
In lieu?
In lieu. L-I-E-U.
Oh. Isn't she an actress, Lucy?
No, she's not. L-U-C-Y is Lucy.
No, but the actress Lucy Liu.
L-I-E-U. You
don't.
Illiterate poop.
Otherwise, you have to spend time finding a way to make it right.
I can't put a giraffe over the noise.
Is that what you did?
I did.
You rat bastard.
So anyway, well, you suggested it. You yell it yourself.
I already have. I've given myself a stern talking to. I was not allowed to eat my vegetables for 3 days.
Oh, I can see how that upset you terribly.
So I just stole chocolate, but don't tell me. I was eating lots of chocolate and stuff, but don't tell me.
Okay, I won't.
Thank you.
In any case, snakehead poppers.
God, you're weird. Okay, go ahead. Snakehead poppers.
Yeah, from Chris.
Okay, I've got to change my first story now because I have a snake story.
Oh, whatever.
Go ahead.
It tastes just like chicken.
That's what my mom said.
So that's what gator tastes like.
Yeah,
like
my mom had snake
chicken.
And she loved it right up until the time she asked her dad what it was.
Seriously?
And Grandpa said it's snake, at which point she said, I almost lost what I ate and did not have another bite.
No, I had gator at Papado's and it was terrific.
If you'd have ever met my mom,
yeah,
that would surprise you. She's a tough old broad.
Yeah.
All 5'1" of her, 2, whatever.
So she and my mom were the same. Maybe they were the same woman.
No.
We were born on the same day.
We were, but we were born hundreds and hundreds of miles apart.
You said she was a tough old bird?
That could be.
Except my mom wasn't. My mom was the biggest wuss you ever met.
See, my mom was very Catholic and your mom was married to a Methodist preacher.
Yeah,
I can see all sorts of flaws in this story.
All kinds of stuff.
So we're twin sons of different mothers and fathers.
Right. So you want to go ahead and tease then?
Oh, sure. We got stories coming up that'll just enlighten you. Well, I hope you'll be enlightened. Because if you read these stories on a regular basis, you are as weird as we are and probably should be doing this.
Yeah.
And if you listen to this and you've liked, subscribed, and followed This Is Truly News, we thank you. Those are the 3 biggies. Like, subscribe, follow. Everyone says that. So just, for God's sake, do it already. Like, subscribe, follow This Is Truly News. Have your friends, your family, cohorts, co-workers, codependents,
CoQ10,
cohabitants,
covert affairs,
cochlear ear nerves. Have them all. That's as far as I can go, though. Okay. Have them all. Cochlear. How weird that would be. It's got a co and a lear. Now I'm thinking of King Lear with help.
You need help.
I do, seriously. So please like, subscribe, and follow so that we can monetize this thing, become wealthy, and I can get the help I need.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
Let's think outside the box, shall we?
Shall we?
These are tests kids are given, and they're genius answers.
Oh, goody.
Find the difference between 8 and 6.
Okay.
8 is all curly, 6 is not.
If you put 8 on its side, it's the symbol for infinity. If you put 6 upside down, it's a 9.
That's exactly it. Cause. Tony practices the piano 20 minutes every day. Effect. And this is where the kid has to give their answer.
Yeah.
He's a big nerd. Wait, it gets better.
Not for Tony.
Fill in the solutions. Directions. Read each of the problems and come up with a solution for each one.
Got it.
Problem. You fell on the playground and scratched your knee. Solution. Get up and deal with it.
Okay, that's one of my kids after Robin had him at the playground.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Or grandkids.
What do you like most about your teacher?
Solution?
Boobs.
Well, there is.
It's a boy.
I hope it's a guy. It's not a guy teacher, though.
Over to you.
Thanks. Okay, Chris, snake story.
Okay.
It is now August, right? Of 2022. More than 800 competitors will be trudging through the Florida Everglades for the next 8 days in search of invasive. Wait a minute. What's the date today? Yeah. Well, actually, it's only 6 more days. In search of invasive Burmese pythons that will bring in thousands of dollars in prize money.
Ooh.
I wonder if Howie will be there, like as the host.
Howie
Mandel.
What does he host? Find a Burmese python?
No, but he
show?
used to. Remember, he was red hot for about 20 minutes.
Yeah. Well, there was that.
Yeah. I think they killed him off in Harley Quinn, the series on HBO Max.
Oh, was he? Oh, I didn't realize he was in that.
He was only there for a while. Then the Joker blew him up.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, where was I now? Burmese pythons being trapped. The python hunt officially began on Friday morning the 1st and will run through 5 o'clock August 15th, according to officials who gathered in Miami to kick off the event. Said the Florida First Lady, Casey DeSantis, who I'm sure was happy as hell to be there. This is significant because every python removed is one less invasive species preying on our native birds, mammals, and reptiles.
That's telling him, lady.
Right there. Since 2000, by the way, more than 17,000 pythons have been removed from the Everglades ecosystem. How the hell did they get their bus? I mean, they couldn't walk.
They may have flown in.
They have no wings.
Well,
They're
perhaps
pythons.
Perhaps,
are you saying someone may have brought them and said, "Hey, this will make a great present"?
No,
raise
perhaps
it as your own, and then it got too big and people dumped them there. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying a swallow may have grabbed it by the husk.
Oh, I don't know. A European swallow? No.
No, African. They're larger.
That could probably do it.
Yeah.
Monty Python, look it up. More than 17,000 in the Everglades ecosystem, according to a news release. The Burmese pythons, which are not native to Florida because they don't like the humidity.
Well, look at the name Burmese, right? They're obviously from someplace like India.
From Burmesia.
Burmesia, that's right. Is that near Micronesia?
They right next door, actually. Yes, they prey on birds, mammals, and other reptiles. A female python can lay as many as 100 eggs a year, so this could be a losing proposition.
Right.
Cash prizes up to $2,500 are available if both the professional and novice categories. For those who remove the most pythons, officials say. There are additional prizes for the longest python in each category. Each python must be dead, with hunters facing disqualification if they kill them inhumanely or kill a native snake. So you can't bring in a snake that belongs there and expect to get paid. So far, they have hunters representing 32 states and some provinces in Canada.
Wow. I mean, what's their insurance bill like?
I'd have called St. Patrick. He seems to do that for a living.
Yeah, exactly.
Registrations are being accepted through.
You wonder what he did to be stuck for eternity looking for people's car keys.
What?
St. Patrick. No, not St. Patrick. That'd be St. Bilbo Baggins. Wait, who's the patron saint of lost things?
I think I am because you're here.
Well, I'm a lost thing. Singular. This meant all lost things.
Listen.
Oh, who cares?
One can only handle so much at one time.
So I'm a full-time job.
Oh, my God. Ask Ann. She'll tell you. Registrations are being accepted throughout the competition. It costs you $25 to register. Participants must also complete an online training course. And why, oh, why did the first thing that leaped to my mind, you got to go way back, like back in the early 90s.
Okay.
Simpsons, May 10th, whacking day.
Oh, for Pete's sakes, everybody tuck your pants into your socks.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Homer was out doing all the ninja martial arts thingies.
Yep.
Then they grab these weird little things that look like miniature shillelaghs and off they go, whacking snakes. They drive them to the middle of town and then whack them to death. And Lisa was, of course,
appalled.
Yeah. They won prizes for that, for being, what we would call today woke.
Speaking of airline food,
can you beat him to death with a shillelagh? Would that be considered?
Probably inhumane.
Yeah,
unless you're Irish. Patrick, would you consider that inhumane? Of course, he's never seen Irish. A snake. He is too.
I thought you said he was English.
He lives in Liverpool. His family's Irish.
Well, I wish you'd have told me that earlier before I made a fool of myself.
Well, I think that horse has left the barn. If you catch my drift. Papa John's is rolling out its latest pizza innovation.
There's a new pizza innovation?
Crustless pizza.
What would be the point? You put it in a bowl?
At first, I thought, isn't crustless pizza like chipless nachos? Like milkless cereal, meatless beef, fowlless chicken, intelligent politician?
Cornless cob?
Yes. Then I read the menu.
Kirkless Star Trek?
For the meat lovers, there's the Italian Meats Trio Papa Bowl. And you were correct.
It's a pizza bowl.
Yeah. And actually, I kind of dig this now. It's made with Papa John's signature pizza and Alfredo sauces and features a combination of pepperoni, sausage, meatballs, green peppers, onions, and tomatoes in 3 different melted cheeses, thank you very much, and Italian seasoning. There's the chicken Alfredo Papa Bowl, which consists of creamy Alfredo and garlic Parmesan sauces, grilled chicken, spinach, mushrooms, onions, and tomatoes, covered with the aforementioned melted cheeses and Italian seasoning. This is good for those people on the keto diet, right?
Sure.
For the vegetable-tarians, there's the Garden Veggie Papa Bowl with a mix of spinach, mushrooms, onions, green peppers, tomatoes, and banana peppers. It's layered with the chain's signature pizza sauce and topped with the aforementioned combination of 3 melted cheeses and Italian seasoning. Additionally,
there's more?
Customers have an option to create their own Papa Bowl, which includes a choice of sauce and a maximum of 7 toppings. So I know my phone call will be, well, could you put a crust under it?
See, exactly. Can I get that with a crust? No, because then it would be like that thing you get at Mexican Village.
What's that?
You know, where they put the taco in the bread bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What do you do?
Yeah. What do you got?
Last, I don't know how to do this, so we'll try and be very delicate.
All right.
You might want to have plug children's ears. Before she died, 99-year-old Katrina Orduña Perez had one final wish. She wanted a giant statue of male genitalia on top of her grave. Schwansticker, would that have been better?
Twig and berries, wedding tackle.
Well, okay. Her family unveiled the completed monument, a 5.5 foot tall of twig and berries that weighed nearly 600 pounds.
That means the berries are like bowling balls.
I am reading this just as it was written. The monument was mounted on her tomb at a cemetery in Mexico this past weekend as a recognition of her love and joy for life. Well,
at least you didn't say the monument was erected on her tomb.
Love and would have had the same effect, wouldn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Her love and joy for her life and all things. Her grandson said she was always very avant-garde, very forward-thinking about things, and a bit of a perv in my head.
I don't know. Sounds like a girl after my own heart.
Yeah. She was lovingly known throughout the small town of Mislanta in the eastern city of Veracruz and had a particular affinity for twigs and berries and what she believed they represented.
Politicians.
What's Vergas?
Vergas? How's it spelled?
Vergas.
What is Vergas?
Yeah.
I'll try the electric Google machine.
There are a few words in Mexican slang it says as dynamic as verga, which is perhaps best translated in English as the twig to those berries.
Oh, okay.
Due to its general use as a profanity.
Oh. It also can mean rod, the F-bomb, and hell.
So it's kind of all-inclusive.
Yeah, it's sort of like the all-inclusive American F-bomb, if you catch my drift. I mean, people.
So you can use that as a brutal to say, like, go verga yourself.
You probably.
Or you're not worth a verga.
This is We ought to add this to our vernacular.
And their idea of Bruce Willis would be very Virga. He'd be a badass, right?
Let's see. Related words. Puta. Del putas. Pendejo.
Done. Okay, got it.
Disco
Thanks.
stick.
No, disco stick.
Yeah.
The old woman instilled the message to her children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren that they were Virgas and could accomplish whatever they wanted.
So apparently,
they could,
aside from being vulgar, it is encouragement.
You get out your Spanish thesaurus and figure out which one you are.
Yeah. For you, Jose, it meant nothing good.
Oddly, as strange as great-grandma seems, members of the family went on to wide-ranging careers. Her sister, one of the granddaughters, has a doctorate.
Okay.
And the grandson they were talking to has 2 master's degrees and became mayor of the town for a while. Huh. She looks, there are pictures of her.
She looks normal.
Looks like a normal grandma. Huh. Yeah.
Well, it's not unlike those Japanese traditions where during the, portion of the year that they celebrate fertility, people riding logs cut like.
Yeah. They put them on their graves to stand there for all time?
No, they slide them down a hill and they ride them.
And we're back. So far, we have mounted, erected, and ride them. Yeah, great. Good. So we're going to put a warning on this one. Yeah, I bet you do. Say goodbye, Alf.
Goodbye, Falf.
This is true, really news. Send email to titr@netradio.network.